Boxing's been good to me. I've travelled the world. I lived the dream. And now it's time to give back. Now this is my dream. Welcome to BRIGHOUSE Boxing Club.
So this is an unusual Sunday morning. I've had to do a hike, and I've managed to find myself over at Jimmy First's brand new gym. Now, it's not quite open yet. Jimmy, it's lovely to see you, my friend, first of all.
Great to have you over, Jonathan. Thank you for coming, mate. Yeah.
Well, listen, retirement from boxing. Got out at the right time. You've had your time. You've done some amazing things in boxing. And as we sort of spoke to you in your last interview, you want to help the community, and you've opened up, or about to open up, your very own gym. Now, this place is amazing. You must be very proud, first of all, of the career that you've had.
Yeah, you know what? It was unexpected for a start. You know, I only turned professional just to see how I'd do, really. You know what I mean? One fight at a time, and had a good do of it. You know, Central Area champion, and won a title boxed on Sky. So yeah, very happy with it. Very happy.
Well, I can see in the gym, and we'll show you in a minute. You've got flags from all over the world hanging up around there. Tell us about some of those flags, mate.
Yeah, so the first one is the Philippines. I was out in the Philippines and I trained in Manila, sparring some good lads. They were all southpaw. They all wanted to pop at the foreigner, the English lad. They were like, "Come on, let's have a spar with you." And so Philippines, trained out there. All the flags are where I've trained. Cuba, where I've spent most of my time training.
The Cuban national team have signed that, haven't they?
Yeah, we trained at Rafael Treco boxing gym, and all the guys that we trained with, and they were Olympic champions there. We met Felix Savon. He was there doing a bit of salsa in the gym as well. So that was a great experience. Trained a couple of weeks out there, which was fantastic. Then Mexico City, sparred some good lads.
What was that
out
like?
There.
Mexico City is a mad place.
Hot. The gym was like here, basically. It got, it was like a corrugated iron building with a glass roof, conservatory like this place.
It's got like an orangery, isn't it?
So I thought I'd bring Mexico City to BRIGHOUSE. Yeah.
So it's amazing. Yeah. It's lovely to see that you're putting some of your memorabilia up here, and it's going to hopefully inspire some of the boxers, some of the kids that are wanting to go the same way as you did, mate.
That's the plan. Give back to the community and just it's a unique gym. You could be anywhere in the world with this place. It's really
it could be New York.
Quirky. Yeah, it could be up in the tops of New York. And yeah, it's really interesting. We're right by the riverside. It's very quirky. It's different. We're up in the penthouse. It's
penthouse of pain.
It will be the penthouse of pain, definitely. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's a few stairs to get up here, and I'll tell you what. Me being the small lad, it was tough, but it's definitely going to be a space where I can see so many memories and so many good lads and girls coming through to enjoy boxing and get a little bit fit.
Definitely, that's the plan. I mean. Yeah, if you can't get up them stairs, you're not going to last an hour with me, because that is your warm-up. That's your warm-up. You get up them stairs and straight to it. And hopefully, we'll produce some champions in the future, yeah.
Now, you know what? Boxers, when they retire, they either just disappear off into other things, go into TV, or they go coaching. I know towards the end of your career, you were you know, working quite a bit with Dick's gym, and you know, doing stuff with Callum, of course, who's a rising superstar, of course. You've got his face all over your wall, actually, so we can't forget that, can we?
Yeah, he's a lucky boy, that's it. Yeah, he's not a bad-looking kid, so I thought we'll get him up.
Don't make his head any bigger than he already is. To be fair to him, I was with him last night.
Oh, yeah,
and I mentioned about the Miami, the Miami fashion look, and he's like, yeah, to be fair, I've toned it down a little bit.
Yeah.
His boxing's going to do the talking from now on, I think.
That's the one.
But it's a lovely space up here, and there's not many gyms like this. When you walk into here, it's like you can smell the boxing. Yeah,
you know, I've done it on a real budget. I've got all my bags off Marketplace and stuff, but I know what I'm looking for. It's quirky, it's original. There's a lot of different striking apparatus. You know, you've got your peanut bag over there, the floor-to-ceiling bags. There's a lot of different things. The top 10, like German-made. You don't see a lot of these things over here in the UK. So you know, it is it's very quirky, very original, and I'm looking forward to you know, doing a lot of training and having some good sessions for, you know, kids, women, men. We'll be doing classes for all ages, abilities. You know, you don't have to just be a boxer to come to Brighouse Boxing Club.
Is it going to be a pro gym as well eventually?
Yeah, I think so. I might eventually maybe get my manager's license and train a few pros, and everyone's welcome to come and do some sparring here. Like, you know, guys over in Liverpool, John McNally said he were going to come over and bring his boys. Anyone that's like halfway between Sheffield, Liverpool, Leeds. You know, Leeds, Manchester. You know, miss out a load of traffic on the M62. Come here. Any of the boys or girls that are a bit overweight and they need to make weight, they come here because they'll sweat it out in no time.
They certainly will, mate.
You know it.
Yeah. And one thing I like about this is you mentioned off camera that, you know, a lot of people in the industry have sort of helped you out with stuff. We're looking at a massive canvas behind the ring with the epic Wardley and Clark fight.
What a fight!
I mean, what a fight that was. But you've got the backdrop. I know it disappeared, but now I found it.
Yeah.
But it's nice that people in the industry have, you know, really bought into what you're doing.
Yeah, I've got a couple of good friends, Gav, Wayne, who they're actually local lads. Huddersfield, they work for Sky, set up the rings and stuff. They've helped me out with the banners. Not just them, you know. I've got the guys that have helped me do this gym. I couldn't have done it on my own. So Chris Elvidge, Martin Goldinsmith, Ted Leather, Mark Stevenson, the owner of the place, Ewan. You know, these guys, we've had to rip walls out, you know, and I'm useless with a screwdriver or a flipping, you know, these guys have brought the power tools in. They've done a remarkable job. I've got some main sponsors, Pure Travel, Berry Financial, Good Karma Coffee House, and Shaw Metal Solutions. I've had, you know, some really good guys,
some good people that have
helping me out, supported me. Roger Sampson, he's given me the ring. He helped me out with the ring. NGB, nice. You know, he's helped me out with the ring because I did a bit of corner work with his lad Carl, who was ultimately in my last fight. Carl Sampson, you know, good friend.
What a nice lad he was.
Yeah, and his dad says, "Look, carry on looking after my lad like you are doing." So, you know, won't take a bean off them for any other fights that I corner for him. They've looked after me. So, you know, people in the industry, sponsors and everything have really got behind it. So, you know, I couldn't have done it without all those people. Yeah.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this gym opening up. I know it's going to be not too long, a couple of weeks maybe, and. I know some of the lads have said they're going to come down and do a bit of a session, Callum Simpson and all those guys. Is that true?
Corey O'Regan, all the Dicky lads, they said, you know, and give Mark a day off sometime. And anyone else Chris Astor, my old manager as well, he'll be bringing his lads over. You know, so everyone's welcome. You know, anyone wants to do some sparring in here and just come and have a look, everyone's welcome, yeah.
Stop and don't move. Just checking. That's fine. I can cut that bit. I just need to check it's still on because they run out afterwards.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, that's great news that they're going to come and support. And like you say, this can be a space used for sparring for whoever wants to come and use it, right?
Absolutely. It's a good size ring. It's so everyone's welcome. And also, if you any of the fighters are going out to Mexico, going out to America, Saudi, they need to acclimatise to a bit of heat. You just come here on a warm day.
He's
And-
warm.
Oh, believe you me, I mean, the other day when it was like 24 degrees outside, it was 35 here at 6 p.m. But I've got some industrial fans, will keep people cool. I've got a fruit bowl if anyone has a bit of a sugar lull. Get a banana
You've got
down.
a fruit bowl, actually.
I've got a fruit bowl, yeah. Anyone can
You're more proud about that fruit bowl than you are the gym.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's, everyone can help themselves to an apple or a banana, no problem. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that a miss, mate. There's a Mackey's around the corner, so I'll be all right. I mean, look, it's an absolute privilege to come into a place like this and see this because, like I said to you before, gyms in this country now, they're dying.
Yeah.
You know, yes, you've got the professional gyms, and like you say, people like Grant Smith got a great gym, and Joe McAnally, you've got Ricky Hatton. But all these gyms, they're dying off.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have a dual purpose gym that can deal with the professionals, can deal with the kids, can deal with the keep fit guys and girls.
Yeah.
So it's lovely to see something new in an area like this as well. You know, we're in BRIGHOUSE.
Yeah.
I don't really know anywhere else around here that's got something like this.
Yeah. No, it's unique. It's quirky.
A bit like you.
Very much so. Yeah, it's different. That's all right. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've got some quality bags in here. We've got some quality coaches, Chris Elvidge, Martin Golding Smith, Ted Levitt. You know, so it's not just myself. We'll have a good team, and we're gonna do a lot of footwork drills. You know, a lot of, you know, it's not all about
all the things you didn't do as a pro.
Exactly. Everything I didn't do, I'll be teaching others. Go backwards, defence. You know, better footwork. Exactly.
I'm only joking.
No, you're right. You are right. You learn from your mistakes and pass that on. That's what it's all about.
So listen, let's talk a little bit about your career. What was the highlight of your career? And I've asked you this question before, but I want to see if it's the same answer because I think it will be.
You did. I think there's two. You know, winning the Central Area title and the Gibbs win on Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had some good dust-ups. I had a great dust-up with Brian Phillips.
Yeah, you did.
You know, I had some good fights. And
what was it like that first time when you got your first TV sort of gig? You're out there and you're walking out and the crowd's going mad and the TV cameras are everywhere and the lights are all there. And do you think, yeah, I've made this now. This is what it was all about.
I just thought, this is mental. What, you know what I mean? What am I doing here? This is bloody mad. But well, I only had 10 days notice, so it was just all a whirlwind. But met a few people a bit of cash as well for Christmas. It was a few days before Christmas, and everyone had a dabble on me because I was 16-1, and
yeah, you were.
I beat the bookies, so yeah, it was. Yeah.
But the experience was.
It was good.
That ring walk. What's that ring walk like?
Oh, mad! Yeah, it just comes down so quick. You know, every fighter will tell you, you know, before you know, a few days, and you're a week away. You know, it's a week away, and then it's a couple of days, and it's a few hours, and then you're just like, right, we're here. Pinch yourself and just tell yourself, right. I mean, Callum's cool as a cucumber, but I used to get a bit nervous. But everyone deals with it different, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Ring walks fascinate me, hence the name Ring Walk Media.
Hey, yeah.
I love the ring walk because it's you're walking into the unknown. You know, you've done all the preparation, you've done all the hard work. You know, whatever platform you're on, whether it's a small hall show, whether you're on live on Sky Sports or DAZN or whichever platform, you're walking into that ring and everyone's going to be looking at you. Yeah. It fascinates me what a boxer's mind goes through at that time.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah, it is. It's very. You're like, okay.
Some boxers love it.
Yeah, and then sometimes I think I walk too fast, slow down. You know, you think to yourself, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then it's just like, you know,
you don't do any of it.
I'd rather just been a bit cool, and the hardest bit for me sometimes was choosing the songs. I always had a different tune, and
what's your favourite
I've been racking my brains. Come
on.
Which one comes out? I come out to Prodigy, Spitfire were a good one. There was a reggae one. Who was it now?
I can't imagine you doing reggae.
Bit of reggae, mixed it all up. Yeah, a bit of everything. I like it all genres.
Love it.
But yeah.
Who was your inspiration as a boxer growing up?
Do you know what? Manny Pacquiao.
Right. Why?
I travelled around the Philippines, and I just like respect him as a person, what he did for the Filipino people. And there's only been one 8 division champion.
Yeah.
And that's Manny. You know, he what a guy. You know, he's like, you know,
he's
a
god. Be beaten?
He's a god out there. Unless I knew he gets up to heavyweight.
Tell you what, he's some beast, him.
I know he's unreal. He's already a 4-weight champion, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway. Where's he up
He
to
did
now?
get floored though the other day.
Yeah, he did, but
Still come back and won.
come back and won, didn't he? Yeah. Is he off pound for pound? Or
No,
is it Usyk?
I don't know.
Crawford. It's Crawford, isn't it?
For me, I mean, it was. I mean, I'm a Ricky Hatton, through and through person, 4-time world champion.
Yeah.
I was part of those years of 35,000 people in Las Vegas.
What I do.
And the only person that's ever got close to that is Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Those 3 fights against Wilder, although only 2 of them were in Vegas. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
That was close. I don't think he'll ever beat the Ricky Hatton era.
No.
For me, personally.
No. He's great, Ricky.
But I understand
Privileged to have boxed in front of him. Shame I didn't get the fight with his lad.
Yeah, Campbell.
But his stock went up after his first loss to Jimmy Joe because it was a proper fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And fair play to Campbell. He's done it the hard way in front of, all the fans, all the media on the big stage. Fair play to him. Yeah.
Do you miss it?
I do. I miss it every day. And you think, some days you have them fantastic, where you feel fantastic on a bag, and still doing a bit, And I'm probably fitter now than I was back then. Fucking going up down these stairs, fucking 10 times a day.
Are you not tempted to have one more go?
Yeah, I am, but I know it was the right time. Do you know what I mean? You've just got to be clever about it. Get in, do the best you can, and try and get out, unscathed with a little bit of brain cell left. But I didn't really start with much, so no. But,
Well, listen, this is a cracking project, mate, and
cheers, bro.
Everybody that knows you will wish you well for this. We'll come back again when it's all opened up, and I'm sure there's going to be a few famous faces come through the door that'll help enhance the gym. And I personally would just urge anyone that knows you and just help, if they can. If there's any equipment that they've got that they can help. Is there anything you need right now?
Thank you very much. Do you know what? Like I say, I've done it on a shoestring. I've had people helping me. At the minute, all the bags are good. Maybe some kids' gloves.
There you go.
But yeah, kids' gloves, kids' pads.
Glove companies, pad companies. If you've got any samples or anything like that, gloves, pads, Jimmy's your man.
Yeah, wicked. I mean, we'll pay for them. Do us a deal. But no, listen, it's, everyone's really chipped in, and like I say, I couldn't have done it myself because I'm crap with a hammer and a flipping screwdriver. But yeah, it's.
What do you?
We'll get some champions out of here.
You've always been very much about the community. What do you hope to achieve with this gym? What would be a success for you?
I think just to see a thriving community and people enjoying it and helping, people that have maybe got any
issues,
confidence issues. Yeah, I've been helping kids already, and I can see that it's something, make a difference to people, and and produce some champions at the same time. I think that's I'll be happy with that.
I'll tell you what, mate. We wish you the best with that.
Cheers, mate, and thank you for coming. Honestly,
you've been an absolute gentleman all your career. You've been a great lad. You're such a nice fella, and I'm sure that anyone who knows you will wish you well with the gym, and we'll keep our eyes on this and see where it goes, mate.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Jonathan. Honestly,
you're very welcome.
Thank you to everyone, sponsors and people that have all helped me. Everyone that's helped me. It's it's not gone unnoticed. That's for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, mate.